How many files are there?
There's 300 megabits is what Kash Patel said, the FBI director, and they've released one so far megabit. So it's like they've released less than 1%.
How is that legal? Isn't it illegal what they're doing?
Well, it's illegal. It's obstruction of justice. A new president could prosecute them for what they're doing. They realize this, and that's why Pam Bondi has now said to the judge, okay, we have millions more documents we need to release. We need more time. And so
why do they need time? It's a fucking digital file. Why do you need time?
So they've got actually 2/3 of the Southern District of New York attorneys working on this, apparently.
Working on what?
On redactions. Look, they need to look for some redactions, which is the survivors. But you know what? They've released some files with the survivors' names, but not the people who abused the survivors' names. So they're claiming that they've got to get the survivors' names out. Fine.
They're legitimate. They are legitimately, proactively protecting pedophiles.
They are protecting pedophiles at this point.
By redacting the abusers' names. The White House, listen up, everybody. The fucking White House is protecting pedophiles. You hear that? They're fucking protecting pedophiles. That's what the fuck they're doing.
And they're doing it because these people are rich, because they were donors, because they're powerful politicians. And look, I don't want to stoke baseless allegations, but it's clear to me that there's been some connections to foreign governments.
Which foreign governments?
Oh, there's connections of certainly in the files to Israel. We need to know what those connections are. There have been questions and connections to Russia and the Russian oligarchs. We need to know what that information is. And from survivors' lawyers, they're saying there are other national security agencies involved. I mean, think about it. How does Epstein, as a school teacher, end up with $500 million?
That's a great question.
He didn't invent AI. You know, he's not like those founders who come to you doing some tech company. He's there and he's getting money from all these people. And he's got this ring of sex trafficking going on where he's farming out girls to different people. And he's having these parties on Epstein's rape island. Like, how is this not the biggest scandal that you got these rich, powerful people in our society who think they get to play by their own set of rules? You know what upsets me, what pisses me off is people like you go and take all this risk with your life in Iraq, in Afghanistan. The guys who, whatever you think of Venezuela, the guys who took the risk of their lives with that, they have this honor to the country, sacrifice for our values. And you got rich and powerful people who think they've made a bunch of money, who can exploit American girls or girls who are immigrants and have no consequence and get away with it. It's un-American. It's the most un-American, selfish thing that totally degrades the service of people who do things, honorable things like wear the military uniform and serve the nation. And that's why I want to stick it to him. This whole Epstein class needs to go. And to me, this is the biggest issue in American politics. I mean, I'm biased because it's something I've devoted now a lot of my life to. But if we're going to allow rich and powerful people to do whatever they want in this country, and what's more elite impunity than abusing a young girl, if you're going to allow that, then you don't have a country. You don't have values. You don't have a democracy. Mm-hmm.